and you are under a legal contract, real estate contract, then you are obligated to perform your side of that contract. So let me just break it down so we can make sure that we understand. So let's say you are a seller, right? And you, I don't know, you've had your house for a while. You say, you know what, baby, I want to move on. Y'all decide to call a real estate agent and put that house on the market, right? So the real estate agent lists the house on the market. Yep, showings begin. And then you get an offer, right? You get an offer that you're okay with. And so you are like, okay, this offer works for us. We're willing to accept their offer, right? At that point, you are under a legal binding contract. What that means is you cannot just wake up one day and decide, you know what? I don't want to sell my house anymore. Let me just notify the buyer I don't want to sell my house anymore. You cannot do that. The buyer can sue you for specific performance, period. So when you put your house on the market and you accept the offer, you need to be sure that you are selling it, period, before you agree to sign any offer at all that was presented to you, okay? Let's say you're a buyer, right? You got your real estate agent, you pre-qualify, you're going out and looking for a house, right? And you say, oh my God, I love this one. This is the one, absolutely love it, right? At the point that you sign that contract and you go on the contract, your agent submits an offer right on your behalf. The seller agrees to accept your offer. At that point, you are under contract. So all showings and looking for all these other houses, all that stops at that point. Does that make sense? So you can't just wake up and say, oh my God, I saw another house on the market. I want to go with that house. No, you agreed to this house and they can sue you for specific performance. So please know that real estate contracts are not a game. They are legal binding documents. Once you go on the contract, whether that's on the seller side or the buyer side, at that point you have an obligation to perform your side of the contract, which is either sell it or buy it. So please don't think y'all can play games in these real estate streets, because it is not a game. When you sell your house and you accept the offer, you need to be sure that that's the offer that you want, unless there's something that the termination grounds are usually like if there's a bad appraisal. It's not a bad appraisal, but low appraisal, bad inspection, things in the inspection come back, or some other type of contingency that's in the offer that allows you to terminate. But you just cannot just terminate because you feel like it. These are legal documents that are playing with people's livelihood, y'all. Come on now.